Peace, love, and light. It's E. Smith repping mellow music, and I'm in the mix with Big Rip, the Dean Coach, and Professor on KTRI, The Rhyme.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What it
Welcome
do?
to the season 2
Yep.
Let's See podcast. We back, baby. We back. Oh, man. It's been a long time, bro.
It has, bro.
It's been a long time, man.
It's been a minute.
And today, what we're going to be doing today, everybody, is we're going to be reflecting on 2020. And it's been a year.
It's been a good year, though.
It's been a good year.
One of the most exciting years I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today.
It's been real exciting, bro.
Really exciting.
I'm telling you.
All right, there, man.
I'm telling you.
We live. Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook watching this.
Yeah.
Viewers. Hey, y'all like right now, if you're watching, start sharing this post, man.
Show some love, man.
Show us some love, man. This is the first episode of season 2. It's been a while. We got to let everybody know we back.
They know.
We need y'all to help us. Help us out, man. So we're going to be reflecting on 2020, man. And just to get it started, I like to do a toast.
Great.
Gotta do a toast, man.
Now you're talking my
You're
language.
talking, man. Real quick, this is brought to you by this little bottle of Douce right here.
Now you're talking my
And,
language.
man, we gonna toast it coming out hard, man.
8 ball and MJG.
8 ball and MJG.
Yeah.
So, man, so.
Run it.
Woo, that
What
was
we
good.
got?
Good and smooth.
It was great, bro. I like Douce. But you want to know about Douce?
What about Douce?
You gotta be careful with Douce, man, because guess what? Man, you'll be on Douce and everything will be cool. Then it's like a switch on Douce. You'll just turn to like a beast.
Don't I know?
You'll just be like,
Don't I know?
and then like when you wake up the next day, you be like, man, I was tripping last night. I was drunk. Like, you know, I like to drink or whatever and not feel like the next day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
That
cool the
hanging
next
with
day.
feeling that
But if
day.
I wake up the next day and be like,
Sluggish.
I ain't drinking that no more.
Yeah. That's
Done
that
with
Douce.
that.
That's that Douce.
I
gotta know when to say
I got
when.
on it when it came out, and I ain't had it since.
Yeah, it's so smooth, bro. That's what it really is. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
And then it gets you to feeling good, and sometimes you really don't realize.
Nah, yeah.
Till you stand up.
Yeah, it's got a
you
great
move.
buzz. It's
Yeah.
got a great buzz.
That's what, man. So it's a lot going on in 2020, man. We got
Give it to me.
a pandemic.
Oh yeah, one of the most pivotal times in American history.
Election. I think today the Electoral College just did their thing. I think Trump is out of there, bro.
He is.
I think it's time to say farewell to Trump.
So, man.
Biden.
All right, Trump, man, you did your thing, man. I was with you, bro. I supported you.
I
bro.
did, too.
I wasn't no hater, bro, because I was down with you from the jump. Before you was president, when everybody was just screaming your name because it was a thing to do. You
Trump
know what I'm
money.
saying? Get that money.
Trump
you know,
money.
Get that money. So,
Everybody loved Trump back then.
yeah, but now, you know, this the thing. People love you until you do something they didn't expect that you could do.
Yeah,
Then
that's
they hate you.
Yeah, that's true. Then they hate you.
That's what they hate you.
He on top.
Yeah. But right now, too.
So it's over for him, man. That pandemic, man. What? Gotcha, bitch. There's so much to say.
The thing what it is to me mostly is that it's so scary, man.
Yeah.
The pandemic is scary, bro.
Yeah.
Whether y'all want to act like it's not. Listen, bro. You mean to tell me right now, I can go in the store with a mask. Ain't nobody gonna call the police?
Nobody gonna call him.
That's real. Nobody gonna call police.
Just think about the pandemic in the 90s. This is how you know they know when to put stuff like this out. You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't there no pandemic in the
Jump
90s?
out, boys.
You know what I'm saying?
Little bit of robbing. We were taking advantage.
Hey, I'm just saying. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't trying to promote nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just looking. I'm getting older, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I get to see times and things change. Like I get to see how it was then and how it is now. And that's a good thing, bro. Like,
Right.
That's a blessing. Like I
Sometimes
take
it feels
that.
like a repeat.
It's
It sometimes feels like
that's
you
when
see a
you
lot of
getting
the.
old.
Yeah, I guess
You
I
done
am.
seen them rerun. You done seen a rerun more than once.
You start to see things. I didn't see the. Speaking of masks, I didn't see a lot of little red and blue masks. I didn't see the game banging. I didn't see the pants sagging again. Well, that never stopped. I guess that never stopped. But I guess I'm noticing it more because I'm getting older. Yeah, all that stuff that was cool for a little while, then it wasn't cool no more. I mean, and that's like it's back cool.
They sagging now. It's just they pants tight.
That's it?
It don't look the same. You know what I mean? The sagging made your pants look extra. The era the clothes were baggy, though. Yeah. They still sagging pants still. In the same spot. They just tight, so they don't look as, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to pull the boys up because they holding up by the legs. Nah, how you going to get away? You don't need no belt because your thighs going to hold your pants up.
You can't commit no crime because you damn sure can't run away. No sagging britches.
But I ain't knocking you, you know.
I am.
I'm not, bro, you can't say,
I
you
am.
can't knock it, bro. Listen.
I am.
Let them have that thing, man.
Yeah, we gonna let them have it.
That's just like you getting old, man. Look, when you just think about it. When we were doing that thing, how many of them went, that's you now.
Yeah, that's me.
So don't do that, bro. You used to be roasting them dudes, bro. We used to be like,
remember that.
Shut up.
You don't know nothing old school.
Yeah, exactly. That's you now.
Yeah, we old school.
Over here roasting the way they dress. They like, what? Look how you dress.
What I want to do real quick is just, I guess like a condolences or just, can we do a moment of silence? I want to do a moment of silence, man.
What happened?
Just for the people who have lost family members. This pandemic. So we gonna just do a moment of silence, man. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's good.
Yeah. We got to do that, man.
Thank you, man.
That's real, bro.
You know, I really never really been a part of nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well,
what's up?
Here, let's see. We do that. We got to care about the people, man. A lot of people have lost a lot of lives this year due to this pandemic.
If as long as it's for a good cause, bro, I'm with it.
That's right. That's right.
I ain't with nothing else, though.
Yes.
If it's good, then I'm with it. But if it's whack, then I ain't.
Man, I'm ready just to get crunk, man.
Run it.
I'm ready to get crunk.
What you got for me, bro? Give it to me.
I want to give a quick shout out, man.
Do that.
Shout out to all the barbers, man. I got to direct to that. Shout out to all the barbers that cut your hair the way you want to.
Ooh,
that's not the way they want to.
Explain yourself. What do you mean? Tell me what you mean.
You know, since I got older, man, I don't have the locks of the boy. They went bald. All I really got is my beard.
Okay.
It's got to be right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too often, man, I didn't let my stuff. I let my stuff grow out. You just let it grow. Walking around rough. Cause when I go to the barber shop, he gonna have me right. You know, try to get it. Then some cat just cut my stuff all down and all in here and just give me what he want to give me. You know what I'm saying? So, have y'all ever had a barber like that? I ain't saying no names.
I'm gonna keep it real though.
I would have shot to all the barbers.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real though. That's all I know how to do. It's a lot of barbers like that.
It's a whole lot.
They just give you what they do, how they know how to cut. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They gonna give you that's like a burger, like a McDonald's burger. It's insulting them for you to get out their chair without them giving you they cut. They took it to that. But see, it used to be you sit there, you tell the barber what you want, and he does it.
Yeah.
But see now these barbers now, and y'all need to stop that.
They do, man, cause we got stuff to do.
My son need to hear that. He'll overcome barber.
But no, we not even. Yeah, man.
I didn't watch it.
Sometimes I think they
give the customer what you want.
Yeah, sometimes I think they hating because they can't grow a beard. Cause it's always the barbers with the little thin line and no facial hair that do it to me.
Nah, but they just want you to.
A barber like that.
But sometimes it's just it is what you don't know.
For a beard, you know what I'm
yeah.
You want to know what I think, bro?
I'm not hating on the ones. I'm just shouting out to the ones that do right.
It ain't never no hate.
Yeah, what I was just
get that straight.
What we call it.
That's the first thing.
Just speaking facts.
It's acknowledgement to the fact that this is what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate. Now whatever come from that, come from that. But
come from that, man.
I'm just saying, bro. We just letting you know. Listen to the person who's sitting in the chair and cut his hair the way you want. He want it, not the way that you done trained and been cutting for the last 15 years. And all your customers got the same haircut. Yeah. It looks the same. You can tell
to look like the filters.
Nah, cut it to their face, man. Cut it to their face. Cut it to the, you know what I mean? Like, don't just get in here and just.
I'm gonna start cutting if they don't straighten up. They don't want that, cause I can't see good.
Run it.
It reminds me of filters. Everybody got the same haircut. It reminds you when all the women have the same eyes.
That's what this world has kind of turned into, bro.
It's all, man. We reflected 2020, man.
That's what this world has turned into.
Talk about filters.
A filter. This whole world is just filtered.
It's filtered. Social media and filters, man. Nah, we gonna leave that alone. So then we got the election. I think Trump just had to sit down today. We thought it's over. I think it's over.
Well, you know what I like and I'm proud of?
Go ahead.
The fact that so many people went and did a good thing, but it was stemmed from hate. That's the only thing that I don't, that's the part that, I like that you went and did it, but the reason you did it was because you hating the next person. That's the only problem with that. You feel me? Like, how you gonna go out and call yourself doing something productive, but it stems from hate?
Are you speaking of voting against Trump?
I mean, majority of Biden's voters was because people hated Trump.
That's true. That's true. I saw a lot of that.
You know what I mean? Like, you got so much hate towards this dude, but I'm like, first of all, quit doing what other people do, bro. Like, you don't gotta hate just because they hate. That's what thing I don't understand too. Like, why you want to feel like, oh, they don't like us, I don't like them either. Yeah, okay, cool.
Shout out to the people who didn't vote at all.
That's me.
Yeah, that's big.
Because I know that it really doesn't matter.
Well,
this may be the first election that actually came out that so many people went and voted that there's no way around it. Like, there's nowhere we can't cheat right now. It'd be too obvious.
Yeah. Well, I shout out to the people who stayed at home and didn't vote for one reason. So many people today have been sold on that you have to vote or you must vote. Mm-hmm. Or if you don't vote, you can't talk noise, you can't get mad, you can't complain. Or that our ancestors died for us to have the right to vote. Yet our ancestors really truly died for us to have the choice to vote or to not vote. So if you didn't like either candidate and you chose not to vote at all, I respect that. So I want to shout out to those people too.
I mean, that's a person that really know what's going on with him though. Like, see, it ain't no just, I'm just gonna get down. Cause no, if you don't support it, why are you gonna go? You're just doing something. I don't know, bro.
I don't know either.
But people do it, you know.
Man, I'm gonna miss
That's what
Trump.
people do.
I'm gonna miss Trump and all
I mean,
the drama.
another reason why, I mean, I always, you know, but the thing with Trump is that I like him because just for the fact that he has so many haters. Like, why are y'all hating him? Like, why do y'all physically hate him?
I like that look.
I mean,
face, man. I'm gonna miss all those dumb comments. I'm gonna miss it all, man. It's gonna be real boring with Biden. Boring Biden.
No, it ain't. It's finna get real exciting. You wanna know why? Because look what they finna do.
Put that shot in.
They finna finesse this woman. Biden is too old, bro.
Yeah, he really is.
Once that presidential stress kick in, you seen how, didn't you see how, what's the name, Obama went in there? Blackhead. Boy, 6 months in that boy.
Came out looking like Fred Sanford.
Looking like Fred Sanford. When that strict,
looking like Fred Sanford.
When that no sleeping, having to thinking.
Oh, man.
All that started kicking in.
What's up, boys? What's up, Jennifer?
A lot to go on with, you know what I'm saying? High ranking.
Man, I gotta say this. I'm sorry. We say we weren't gonna pay attention, but this guy just said that the hate came from the opposite side. Let's get real. You know what he's talking about. We ain't gonna touch on it. What's the opposite side? I think he's saying that the hate came from the other race.
The hate came from the other race?
The other race. Yeah, somebody just told me I was cute, man. I feel good.
Sorry, man. I thought I took care
I
of
gotta
that.
acknowledge that. Look at myself. The Kodak
Sorry about
smile.
that, man. I thought I took care of that.
Man.
You gotta dance, man.
Oh, man, I can't, man. My back is hurt. I can't move, man. I gotta sit still.
You gotta turn the horns on for him, man.
I just saw that, man. I just saw that. I feel good. That made my day, bro.
It should, man. You know what? As a black man, you deal with so much. You fight everything. You supposed to. Somebody's supposed to be thinking about you like that.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Just like start a challenge, bro. Man, look. If you know a black man, call them 10 black men a day and tell them how much they mean to the world. And encourage them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, show them some love. Like, I could just look at my, like, I might get, like, say, for instance, 2,000 phone calls a week. This is his number. -7 was just a genuine call to see how I was doing.
Man, guess
what? You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, though. I'm just outside.
Mine was all that damn warranty stuff. That's all I get. Do y'all get that? The warranty, telling you to get a extended warranty on your car, man, a car you don't even own. I'm like, did somebody steal my identity or something? I ain't never had a 2013 Lexus in my life.
I get
They
that
like,
one
you
too.
want to get a standing warranty for you?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Forget that, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's listening, man, that's watching on, man. What else we got for them, man?
You got a box though.
I got so much stuff, man. Can we take a break?
Man, run it, bro.
Can we take a break?
Bro, run it, bro.
Can we take a break? I'm gonna sip some of this drink. We're gonna be right back, y'all. Let's see podcast.
All right.
Woo. Is it done? I just need a break. We gotta get done. How you feel? Is you good? I should have done it. Oh, my bad. Oh, I just did it. No, I thought you need it, bro. They can hear us now, right?
DJ Big Rip, we in the streets, never industry.
Peace, love, and light. It's E. Smith repping mellow music, and I'm in the mix with Big Rip, the Dean Coach, and Professor on KTRI, The Rhyme.
Oh no, back roll.
It's hot. Yeah. What you say?
Run it,
We
man.
back,
Run
y'all.
it, man. No
tinkle.
more Deuce
I had
for
to
you.
tinkle, man. What's wrong with that?
Hey, man. It happens, man. It's
I mean,
okay.
no, man. I'm excited.
No rice, no champagne.
I'm excited to be back.
Me don't get my money, man.
So we reflect 2020, man.
Run it, man.
So
Tell me
much in
about it.
2020 has taken place. We talked about the pandemic. Talking about the election. Election is pretty much over.
All this damn wait. Let me tell you what the real 2020 is about.
Go ahead.
Let me give it to you real straight. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
2020 is a power shifting year.
What?
Listen when I said
It's about to get real.
Listen when I said it. 2020 is just coming to a close. We finna go into 2021. This finna be a major power shift.
A power shift between who? Or between what?
That's the thing.
You don't know?
Everything. That's the thing.
Race? Sex?
Everything is gonna change in power, a big shift. Meaning, if you don't understand, for layman's terms, for those who at the top and who is in control, they might find themselves dwindling down the ladder a little bit.
Like the bottom rail.
Now, don't get me wrong, the successful and the ones that know what they're doing, they gonna keep on
always stay
back.
on top. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, and let me put this in the right words, a spiritual power change.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta elaborate.
No problem. No problem. See, the thing with it is in this world, you got good and bad. That's the yin and the yang. It's the same thing. It's just put in different terms, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
So, whatever goes up must come down. However things are, but the way that the numbers are. If you understand numerology, it's another level. You understand numerology, 2020, you gotta understand what that means. So, like the yin and the yang, so maybe it was here, now it's finna go here. Like the dark and the light. You know what I'm saying?
Balance.
Yeah, it's finna get deep. You're gonna see a lot of stuff change.
Let's talk about the female and male power shifter, because you see this WAP video?
But the thing with the female, well, you gotta
The
think.
WAP video.
I ain't seen it. I don't even know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about it. It's a WAP video, and the WAP stands for wet ass and the P word. 20 years ago, you would have never saw women making songs like that. 30 years ago, we had Lil Kim, but it was not accepted.
Bruh.
It was not accepted. It was not cool. It was like Lil Kim, man. Did you see what she did? And now in 2020, it's almost like, man, they bad.
Okay, well, in retrospect to what I'm saying with the power shift, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but in the last 10 years or so, the women has been on this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women have been more so. They found their independence. They got on, they did all the positive stuff they need to do. I'm not saying this in a bad way. Big up to all the women. I love you.
Make sure we say that.
I love you. You are my sister first. And I'm not knocking y'all on what y'all did. That's good. But it's it's just gonna turn around. It's gonna be kind of like basically what they're doing, in my opinion. What's gonna happen with the whole shift, the reset button? That's what they're gonna do. They gonna try to reset it and take it back to how it was, bro. Like meaning as far as like the people, how the people are in control of what they can and can't do. Does that make sense?
You're gonna have to keep explaining.
All right.
It makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to everybody.
Well,
Military rule.
so to speak. Take for instance, let's just think back about 40, 50, or not 40, 50, but a few years back in America. Women couldn't vote. Didn't exist.
Yep.
That's why that's the yin and the yang. See, we went all the way from non-existent to all the way up here as vice president.
Right. Everybody's done that. You're right. Race too.
And it's gonna turn like this. You gotta, like I try to explain to people, you got present time and real time. You gotta pay attention to what's going on in real time.
Because I was the one that said it wasn't gonna happen. I admit it.
Yeah.
I said they will not let a woman be a president or a vice president.
Everybody
when you know
said it wasn't gonna
that
happen.
this president is incompetent of finishing this 4-year term or 8-year term. I said there is no way, and now it's happening. So you're right. It's coming.
I'm really wrong, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I ain't trying to be. If I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know. If I'm speaking on it, that means it's touched my soul to speak on this matter. Cause I don't even talk like that.
What I feel in the 2020 is, like you said, a power shift, but it's more of things becoming acceptable that were not acceptable. Because the other day, I think it was Snoop Dogg, because I was talking about that WAP video.
Okay.
And I think he had something negative to say about the sisters, and then this other brother came and he kind of got on Snoop just a little bit. And
see that?
Hold on with that. So basically,
right,
his defense was it was a good defense. That men we bragged about our sexual parts for years. We bragged about our sex game. We write songs about it, and it's cool. And it's like, yeah, he doing his thing. But these sisters were catching. What's that? I'm not gonna say catching hell, but people were talking down on, for doing the same thing. Yeah. But now you have people coming to their rescue, saying that it's okay and it's acceptable because the men do it. So that's where we are today. I feel that men have played a role for so long, whether good or bad. Roman, Rolling Stone,
right,
in the streets, all the different things, and now the women are getting the power, and they're saying, you know what, I can do the same thing. I can do what the men do.
Shout out to the women.
And I think the people who want to keep this from happening are the people who are afraid that if the women get the power, they're going to do the same thing to the men that the men once did to them. Same with race. Some of the people of the races are afraid that if certain races, let's just use the black and white, because we know that, because black people were slaves in America. If the black people were to become powerful and get the power, then they would do the same thing to their counterparts that they once did to them. So
that's a logical
that's why it's such a
that's
big
logical
deal.
thinking.
Yeah. But that's why it's such a big deal right now. And that's why people are scared. Everything is about fear.
But one thing I learned, people can only think from what's inside their own mind. Meaning, if you the type of person to do that, then that's why you think like that.
Right. That's true. That's true.
That's it. That's the only reason why you feel like Johnny is gonna rob you, because you the type of person to rob somebody.
That's exactly it.
You know what I'm saying?
And in a sense,
you wouldn't be doing that.
Like you got it coming in a sense. You got it coming.
Exactly. You feel like something is coming towards you. Like, why do you feel like that?
And that's what I'm saying. The big shift is about the fear about it. And that's why people are afraid. Everything is about fear. The pandemic is fear. Think about it. You're wearing a mask, why? Because you're scared. You see somebody don't got their mask on?
I'm scared.
I'm scared of you right now. But why? Why?
I told you to.
That's what I'm saying.
They put on the news and it's a safety thing. It's real. It's not like it's fake. It's real.
You think?
It is real. It's very real. Go out there without that mask.
Hello, Miss Pamela.
Watch when you go into the second, what they call it, stage 2. It's just like cancer, bro. Pay attention. You get to 3 and 4, boy. It's gonna be bombs going out for real. Nah, I was just playing.
What about this vaccine?
What about it?
Have you heard about this vaccine? Are you gonna take the vaccine? I'm not. I'm saying right.
When they come out with it, it's gonna be mandatory.
Boy, dropped today.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
all
mandatory.
part of the new presidency.
But I mean, why wouldn't you take the vaccine? We've been taking vaccines
I haven't.
since kids. I mean, some parents don't do it, but for the most part, like, they don't even let you get to school without vaccines, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man.
So we're gonna have to take it.
You
stick you in there.
But I mean, it's probably the best thing. But you scared of the effects on how it's gonna make people act.
Yeah, right now
It probably is gonna have some type of side effect.
Well, most vaccines are giving you the virus anyway. So if the virus is so deadly, how are you gonna give it to me and expect to heal me or prevent me from getting it? I just can't get down with that concept.
I think vaccines kind of set up the immune system to catch. Not to fight, or to fight. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, bro, but I just know that. But most of the time when people do that and take that type of stuff, they end up getting sick. So to me, it's like you take this, you get sick.
The side effects are worse than the.
You know what I mean? Like, don't take the shot and catch the flu. Or take the shot and catch the flu. Which one is gonna be? I ain't with it.
I'm not with it either.
Run it.
I don't want to do it. The question I want to raise is, from all the research that I've done, vaccines take like a minimum of 5 years.
5?
5, sometimes longer, 10, to come up with a vaccine for a new virus. So if this is truly COVID-19, how do they already have a vaccine within less than 2 years? If this is something new.
Because we live in the great United States
Is
of
that what you
America.
believe?
That's why.
That's what you believe?
Yeah, I believe that. I live here.
You believe that?
Man, I know we live.
So they were able to defy the odds that they set of a vaccine that could come within. It would take at least 5 to 10 years, and all of a sudden it came within 2 years.
I'm no conspiracy theorist because certain things get said they relate you as no. I'm just saying I believe that the United States of America can do whatever that is under the sun, moon, stars, and quasars.
We can't even get a car to last 5 years.
They don't want your car to last 5 years. We want you to buy another
cell phone every year.
Why you think it's like that? Why you think it don't work after a year? You can buy another one.
And you telling me that they can't?
Why would I? Hold on, let me tell you something.
Right.
Let me keep it real with you now. Now I need your hustler antennas to go off right now. If you can sell somebody something and it worked for a lifetime versus sell somebody something and they're gonna need another one in a year, you charge them a rack a year.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You gonna give them a phone that'll work just perfectly fine for 5, 6, 7 years?
I feel the same way about the vaccine. Why would they give you something that's gonna prevent a virus if it's not gonna cause something else?
It's because they do what they want to do and just go along with it, man. That's just go along with it, man. Don't be out here trying to rebel and play hard. No, just take the vaccine, bro.
I would never do that. Stay out the way. Let you know, man. You watching?
Bro, it's just the times we living in, bro. You can't be mad. You should be blessed and feel great to living in these times, bro. This is pivotal in American history. Just like when they was picking cotton.
I don't know.
Pandemic
Say,
is
this is Ms. J. Rochelle.
Pivotal, bro.
She says, what if they decided to give everyone an AIDS vaccine to keep people from getting AIDS? How does that work? Shoot, I don't know.
Well, I don't think AIDS is airborne. I don't think it's which I know AIDS is not airborne, but
we hope that it's not. What about mosquitoes flying from person to person? They travel in there.
I think
it's not the same thing.
I think in order to, I'm not no doctor, but I'm not gonna go.
Either.
You gotta talk. You know what? They got this little thing out right now. Google it.
Google it. You hear what Shay said?
Google it. I don't know. Cause that's the thing. That's why I tell people all the time. See, I just did it. If I don't know something, bro, I'm say I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't really just be like, oh yeah, I know. I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
You might want to ask Johnny, bro. He might know. But if I know, I'm gonna tell you. It's my business.
Yeah. So we're living in fear. We're worried about a vaccine. No, we're worried about a virus, so we're gonna take a vaccine. This is 2020. Going into 2021.
Take the virus. Listen, people.
Y'all heard it first.
All this whole.
All
this whole. I don't want to take the virus. You need to take the virus. It's the mark of the beast. Take the virus, man. You've been doing everything the land has told you to do. Just do it, man. Okay.
He said take the vaccine.
Yeah. I mean, my bad. I'm sorry. Take the virus. Take the vaccine.
But if the is the virus? If the mask works, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. The vaccine is the virus. That's the whole. That's the point. The vaccine is the virus.
I didn't mean to say that, y'all.
No, he did. He really was speaking in code. Yes, that's what he's telling you. Take the virus. That's what you're taking. I'm glad you said that. That was the spirit. You said what you were supposed to say. Moving right along here. They laughed a bit. This is the bad thing. It's gonna have side effects. I'm gonna do a quick commercial for the vaccine.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
It's gonna be called COVID-19 V2. It prevents COVID. However, if you have liver problems, it may cause diarrhea, headaches, heart problems, cancer. What else? That's what the commercial's gonna be like. Like, it's gonna cause so many other problems, man. And what happened to everything else? Nobody's dying from anything but COVID. Like, really think about
They
it.
dying from it, but they just saying it's this.
See, I never took the flu vaccine either.
Because I think
Robert.
it's like the more bodies they can tally up behind something, they gonna do something else, and it's all types of little things they gotta do to put things in place.
What happened to the flu? There's
Nothing's
been no
happened to the flu.
Where is it?
It's gone.
Nobody's
It's not
died
about
from
the flu
There's
right
been
now.
no
It's about
flu
COVID.
cases.
It's not gone, but if you got the flu, it's gonna say it's COVID
I'm
now.
not gonna make a joke out of it. I'm
No,
gonna say
I'm
again,
just keeping it real. Listen, bro.
Condolences to people that allows people behind this.
No, bro, this ain't
deadly
this is serious
virus. That
now.
is so serious.
It's serious.
But it's just
But the thing
the way they
about it
present
is
it.
this. The thing about it is this. It is what it is, man. The plagues have been in the land. All you people who've read the Bible and understand the Bible and stuff. Why
it's
you
a Christian country.
It's what it is. So if it's a Christian country and come from the Bible, you've read the Bible, you know that it's been plagues throughout the land forever. If you're scared, get under the bed and lock the doors.
This is another, and go to church. Scared, go to church. Somebody said that.
Get under the bed and lock the doors. So nobody know you under there.
Them plagues made the land barren, though.
But they need to, man, because this. Well, I better not even say that. Somebody gonna beat me up.
I want to hear
I'm gonna
it.
tell you this. They were
gonna
blaming
see if
Trump.
they
They were
gonna beat
blaming
you
Trump.
up.
They were blaming Trump for the pandemic.
How you
Right?
gonna-
No, I'm just gonna say people were blaming Trump for the pandemic, for the spread of the pandemic. But God is in control of everything else. So all this other stuff, God is in control. But the pandemic was Trump. That's the most. That's just absurd. And that's where I'm at. I believe that that's what it's about. You just said God. He coming to get us all. We didn't just cross too many boundaries, man. We acting a fool. We are. We out here acting a fool as a whole. Maybe not every individual, but we are acting a fool. Do you watch television? Do you watch the news? Stuff you see on Facebook, social media? We are acting a freaking fool. The stuff
So
you
in other
see.
words-
You just scroll.
So
God
in
is
other
not
words-
happy. He's not.
But I'm gonna ask you
He's
this.
not.
Okay.
Maybe with me either. I'm
Let
not
me
just
ask you
blaming
this.
everybody else,
Right. Let me ask you this. Do you think he's ever been happy?
but probably not.
Point out a time in history or whatever where you feel like God was pleased with what the people were doing.
Maybe-
Never.
Maybe not. You're probably right, but it's just gotten so bad now that it doesn't even make any sense.
listen, if you
the
have-
country, it's not. See, it's one thing. I was having a discussion with somebody, and we were talking about this. See, it's one thing when, like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, let's just
Okay.
say our children. Let's say our children,
Listen.
and I'm just gonna say weed. I know a lot of people smoke weed, and it's cool, but I'm just gonna use that for example.
Marijuana is the
Marijuana.
term.
I'm just gonna
sir.
say marijuana, and let's say where it's legal.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just say, okay, let me give you an example. Like, say your child smokes weed or anything, cusses, mess with other drugs. It doesn't matter. Okay, but you as a parent are against it, right? You get what I'm saying? You're a parent is against it, so they may still do it when they're at school or somewhere or spend out at a friend's house. But they have to be very select in how they move and how they do it because they know daddy gonna whoop my butt or daddy's against it or mama's against it. You get what I'm saying? They can't just be so out there with it. They gotta kind of sneak and you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Now the moment, let's say you're a parent and you just let your kids smoke weed or do whatever. Now they don't even think that is wrong. So they out here just wilding out.
Right.
At school, getting kicked out of school, smoking in the car, smoking
Right.
because daddy, mama didn't told them it's okay. That's kind of how it is with our country. See, and I'm just gonna say all the things. See, the government is now allowing things. So it used to be a time with I don't even know if I should. I'm gonna touch it. Let's say things like homosexuality.
Hold on, let me ask you something.
I'm gonna speak on it.
Are you scared to touch certain subjects?
Sometimes I wonder if I
Why?
should, and that's why. Yeah, you're right. Who am I? Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
say things like homosexuality.
All right.
There was once upon a time where this was a country that was against that. It was displeasing to God, and it was not allowed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It was not allowed.
Right.
Now, you're going to still have a man touching a man's butt in the store, or you're going to go home and they're behind closed doors, you're going to still have men messing with men or women messing with women. But when the country now says this is okay, you see the difference? It's the same as with a child. It's a difference.
Yeah.
When a country says, hey, it's okay to, they might go as far as mess with kids or this. See, that's the difference. And that's when I say, if you understand how God works.
You're right, though.
When he starts destroying the land or destroying our country
Yeah,
because it's a difference.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, we do bad things. We all do. So I'm not pointing the finger at anybody.
Right.
But when your country starts to say, hey, this is acceptable now. We got to do something. It's like that trending topics. It's like that video. I mean, not video. We're going to talk about that. True Kitchen.
Okay.
Remember that True Kitchen? What's that guy's name?
That was the owner.
Kevin Kelly.
Okay.
Women twerk, people do all kinds of stuff. But he wasn't gonna accept it. See the difference? Like when we start to just accept things, then it gets worse. Now you got
That's
people
true.
twerking on the dang
That's true.
The dang tables and chairs. You can't do no mess like that.
No, that's true in life,
You know
though.
what I mean? And people get upset because of the way the man exposed him or the way he called him out, and then everybody's offended. Oh, you were yelling. Oh, you were cussing, but we weren't offended by what she was doing. We were more offended by how he told her to stop.
It's always
than what she
that
was
way.
doing.
It's always that
Let me
way.
tell you something. You can't even jump in the church pew when you catch the Holy Ghost. Think about that. Y'all been to church? You been to church?
See,
You can catch the Holy Ghost, which means you ain't got no control over what you do. Am I right or wrong? That's what you can catch the Holy Ghost. That means you jump. Have you ever seen them let you jump up on the pew? You can jump all around that church. If you jump in that pew, they gonna tell you to get down. Right or wrong? So how do we expect that it was okay for her to get up in these people's church and twerk, and then we say, well, because he cussed and yelled, he was wrong.
See, this the thing.
Come on, man.
This the thing. People are just, the world we living in now, they're just so more sensitive, like to what's being, to how it's being said versus to what is actually being said.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That's the manner that you deserve to be talked to when you do disrespectful stuff like that.
Man,
by standing up in somebody's stuff, what he supposed to come tell you now, man?
He told him like 2 or 3 times. That wasn't even his first time telling him.
Sit down.
Yeah, they said, and then they were like, he addressed the entire place.
But see, the thing
but
with
he
it
was
is-
talking to the people that was twerking. He wasn't talking to everybody.
See, also the thing what it is too, like, and I get it because a lot of people feel like, you know, it's a sense of arrogance with his business or his success or whatever.
That's how did they sense that? That's
Because he
internal.
told them they can get the F out and they don't need the money.
But he said
That's
if
why.
you're twerking, he was talking to the people that were twerking. Though that's the
Get
thing.
that.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
wasn't-
small detail.
Right.
They didn't hear that.
They didn't hear that. There you go.
That's the point. And a lot of people, like, that's what I'm saying. They didn't hear that part.
They heard what they
All
heard.
they heard was what they wanted to hear.
Right.
Which was, oh, he said get the.
Yeah,
But
he don't need our money.
He was only talking to a selected few people that
selected
were
few.
twerking.
There you
If
go.
You wasn't twerking, he wasn't talking to you.
Exactly.
But the fact that he said what he said makes everybody go, he shouldn't have did that.
And he was a man.
What?
And he was a black man speaking to black women.
Hit him
That
with
was
a-
that
hit him
was the
with a
real
drink.
issue.
R.I.P.
Had a black woman, and I want to know if had a black woman said the exact same thing the exact same way to maybe 2 or 3 guys, so they was sagging or they had the shirt off. You don't come in here and she said the exact same thing, people would have had no problem with it. Yet, what was we talking about? The power shift. So you want the power, but then it was wrong. He shouldn't have talked to no women like that, which I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want a man, I will admit this, I wouldn't want a man talking to my daughter that way, talking to my mother that way, or talking to my wife that way, or girlfriend or whoever. Yet, my wife, mother, girlfriend, daughter would have known better than been doing what they was doing. That's the real truth. When someone
That's what it boiled down to.
when someone steps out of line and breaks the rules or is disrespectful, where does the punishment, where do we, or the consequence or the repercussion, where is it supposed to end? You know what I'm saying? When you
Absolutely.
when you throw good things out there, good energy, good deeds, you get back rewards.
Yeah.
Unlimited amount. Some people say tenfold, unlimited amount. So when you do things you don't have no business doing, bad things come back the same way. He could have just called the police. Think about that. Have y'all thought about that? What if he told him 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah, if
He'd
he
already told him
called
twice.
the police.
Now he had called the police and the police came. Just think about where it could have went.
Now where it would have went.
2020. Y'all know what y'all didn't see.
Now it got bad, but
It got
at
real
the same
bad.
time,
So I respect the brother.
now I definitely respect him
I
for
respect
doing
him.
what he did. Now,
Respect
don't
him.
get me wrong. it's ways to do things to where it won't make people feel offended. Some people feel like that. You can't knock them for that either.
No, you can't.
Excuse me. That live like that. Like, no, I just don't want anybody to feel offended. If anybody feels offended, then no. Yeah, it's people like that though, bro. And I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's people like that. Like, no, what he did was wrong. He needs to. Them type of people.
Yeah.
But it really ain't that serious. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you don't like the way what he said, don't shop with him. But you gonna go because I heard it was jumping and
the people complaining probably haven't even been.
They just.
I'm just gonna be honest. They probably haven't even been, and you just complained. You just want something to complain about. So you probably was on a waiting list.
I think they just feel like I say. I think they just genuinely feel like with him and his stature for doing what he's trying to do. Because he said, "I'm trying to do this for the culture," and then to me he looked a little.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
He was doing a little too. His mannerism was a little off, but
we had that a lot.
But that's another story. But I'm just saying, genuinely speaking, I'm sorry. Genuinely speaking, and generally, I'm sorry. Generally speaking, he didn't really have to.
And what do you say for you? Yeah, I'm just playing.
That was a do say wrong.
Man, we having fun, man. Don't worry. Y'all listening to the live recording. It's all gonna get edited. It's gonna be real nice. We just having fun, man. We let y'all participate in this. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So you back to what you were saying.
Back to what I was saying. Really, dude looked a little, but that's something else. But the fact that he was willing to stop the music, like, stop all this. I want everybody in here to hear this. And I want, because people gonna put their phone down.
Yeah.
So he already knew that.
Yeah.
So not only for the people in here, for anybody else.
That was publicity.
Don't come back in here twerking.
With your mess. And I'm just gonna say something. She didn't even look that good doing what she was doing. I just want to say that. That was terrible.
She did. He probably wouldn't have been tripping.
Yeah, that's what I say. You should have looked better doing it. And you might have got away.
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah, because that was not good at all.
Said he would or he wouldn't.
Just like everybody shouldn't be wearing tights.
It helped.
And everybody shouldn't be wearing tights. And every man shouldn't be wearing tight basketball jerseys. Some things are okay for certain people, but they're not appropriate for others.
Tight basketball.
No, because now some brothers say, man, some brothers out there tripping too.
Bro, you be in the gym, bro, trying to do all that, bro. Like,
no, man, if you got that Santa Claus gut, you gotta take that jersey off, man. You gonna have to put it up and give it to your crick.
Y'all hear that, fellas?
Put it on the wall. Hang it on the wall.
Back in the day, we called them baller bellies.
Yeah, hang it on the wall.
They say it's over now.
I mean, you can have a baller in certain clothes. You can't wear basketball shirts. That's all I'm saying. Or you shouldn't want to. That's all I'm saying.
Back in the day, we called them baller bellies.
Man, y'all cut that out.
But it's different now, though. It's more healthy environment. You know what I mean?
Move it along.
People want to do good and eat good, man.
Yeah, we gonna keep touching on that, Rick. Man, oh man, it's about this time. Check this out real quick. We want to let you all know that every week here at Let's Eat, we're gonna be recognizing a star student, a Let's Eat star student. Maybe one or two. Go out to the schools, visit, participate, and we encourage everybody in the community to do the same. So this week, we're recognizing a brother named Ramon Tuck II.
All right.
Tuck II, man. He's a senior at North Crowley. He plays basketball, and he's a point guard.
What?
Is that when that's your position?
Say, man.
When you code it, yeah, he's a point guard.
Say, man.
He's a point guard, and man, he has a 3.1 GPA, so he's an athlete and a scholar.
Yeah.
He's going to college somewhere.
Definitely.
I didn't get the I didn't take down when they play, but it's North Crowley. Everybody knows where North Crowley is, the varsity basketball team. So if you have time, look up the schedule, go by and visit. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be supporting the youth, and we'll honor somebody else later on. But yeah, it's the Let's Eat Star Student of the Week.
What's up? What's up? Shout out to Big Chuck.
The second. I know his parents too, man. They good people, man.
Who his parents?
Shout out to his parents too. Ramon and Candace Tuck. The Couples Lounge.
Okay.
Can save your relationship.
So not only do they got a star son, They stars themselves. That's
Yeah,
what's
they
up.
are.
That's
They
how
are.
you do
I
it.
respect him, man.
I love,
You
man.
gotta
Be sure
respect
y'all check that. I'm gonna go check bro out. I'm gonna see what he got. You know what I'm saying?
Look at him though. The Joker
Hey, he
look
look like
he got
Hey,
something.
look like he finna do something though.
I seen him at the a few times in
He
the
doing
past.
it like he finna do something.
I used to see him with his father up at the LA Fitness,
Okay.
working with him.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about just had him shooting and dribbling, and all
Yeah.
the cones set up.
Yeah.
I don't really, I'm not a basketball player.
Right,
but
right.
I knew he looked like he was doing it, and he wasn't near this. I haven't seen him in so long. That joke look bigger than us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look at them arms.
Oh,
Last time I see him, he didn't look like that.
so what's up, man?
No, that's good, man. Shout out to fathers too, man. Our fathers is out there doing it with their kids like that. That's a cool. I never had a son.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
No, I didn't get to do that. I did it with my daughter as much as I could, man. Playing that volleyball. She decided this year she don't want to play no more. Broke my heart.
They do that though, bro.
All these years of club ball and traveling, and money, and going to games and buying T-shirts, and all of a sudden the year that you like,
do
it's
that,
almost
bro.
scholarship time, but it can start. This could give him you could help Fun Daddy, get some of his money back, save him some
Hey
money
baby,
later.
go
She
back
said
and play
she would.
sports. Go back and play sports for daddy, baby.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt me.
He
I'm
wants you
still
to
hurt.
play sports.
I'm hurt. No, I got no pressure, man. I'm gonna love my boo-boo regardless. But I'm just saying, it did hurt. It hurt, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, might go adopt a kid or something.
We got plenty of them. Hey, yo. All right. The next student we gonna go to is her name is Nia Tucker. And she is a senior at Wiley High School. And she's the daughter of Ahmad and Nicole Tucker. She has a grade point average of 3.5. And she'll be majoring in sports media and a full-time scholarship to Providence University.
That's nice.
She's going to play volleyball. She's doing big things.
Oh, you
That's
just gonna bring somebody that's playing volleyball right after I just said that. Oh, you knew what you was doing. You knew it. Nah, I ain't gonna hate, man. Shout out to this, but I'm proud.
Boy, you just gave me a pass.
I'm over here hating.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm over here hating.
Nah, I didn't want to.
Look at my
Bro,
face.
I don't understand.
I got
bro.
a Trump face right now. This is how Trump looking right
Nah,
now.
bro, I really understand that.
This is how Trump look.
That's hurting. That's hurtful information, man.
Nah, man, it's all good. Man. I just,
Back to Nia Tucker.
I'm sorry. I had a moment.
She's a senior at Wiley High School.
Forgive me.
The daughter of Amar Tucker and Nicole Tucker. She got 3.5 grade point average. Going to Providence, like I said. As a Wiley Pirate, they advanced to the regional finals for the first time in school history. They ain't never been that far. So she accomplished that. And she was given a first team all district as well as academic all district.
Oh, man.
So big up to
Big ups
Nia
to her,
Tucker and
yeah.
the whole Tucker family. It's big time.
Man, how do you come back to that? And just to let people know, if you have a star student that you want to recognize, messages on the Let's See page, and we'll do that. It's pandemic, it's a lot going on, but we can ever get to the schools and support them and do the thing. We welcome. I mean, we're open to doing that.
Yeah.
We welcome you to invite us. Also, if you're in the community, the Wiley community, North Crowley community, go and just go check out a game. You don't have to even know them. You know them now. They was on Let's See.
We're going to keep you
They was on
updated.
Let's
We're going to
See.
let you know where to go.
Yeah, go check them out.
If
man.
you into that.
Support these youth. Even if you're not, just go.
Now, but see, that's really the
Show
problem. I know for a fact, within FWISD, it's no support. You can go to any of these schools. Like, we usually in school, we go to schools from, if you even go back to before I was in high school, when I was a kid going to high school games, the whole city was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, when we got in high school, it was still that, but it wasn't that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was still there, but it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Now,
It's like
it looked like
absentee.
Diamond Hill playing Northside when it's Dunbar playing Wide.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man.
where the people at?
I don't know. Man.
But
What do you
it's
think? What do you think caused that?
I think when they changed a lot of the stuff as far as I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's the parents, bro.
It's the parents.
The parents
Right.
are younger, bro.
Yeah.
They really it's just like, okay, whatever. You go do what you gotta do, or how you gonna get there, whatever. It's just a different type of parenting, bro. It's just big different type of parenting, bro. You good?
Yeah, we straight.
All right, bet. I'm just making sure. I see y'all moving. I see a lot of moving start out.
And then he was saying I couldn't understand. So I
Nah,
was
it's
over
cool,
here
it's cool, it's cool. I just make sure everything's straight.
Yeah, we gonna keep this going,
get the
man. We
strap
gonna
or what?
keep-
Like,
Heck,
what's going
nah,
on?
we
I
gonna
mean,
get
like,
those
I just
straps.
see some moving. I was like, what's going on?
Don't even say that. We need a strap. I'm fixing to go.
Me too.
I'm strapless.
I'm like, y'all moving like, what's What's going
No,
on?
man, it's just,
But
they
he
should have done that.
Nah, it's cool,
The man
man.
said no support.
It's cool, man.
Nah, man, that's good, bro. We all right.
But now that we're back in season 2, man, why don't you
Season 2.
why don't you just go on and let us know what's been going on with you?
With me?
Yeah, it's just a little time
Nothing.
we've been gone.
Nothing. Ain't nothing went old at all. I've sat at home every day and tweedled my thumbs. That's about it.
Say people talk about that, but that's really the good life stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, if you
Yeah.
can stay at home all day and get over when you want to,
You hear that beat?
and
Listen to that.
take care of what you need to take care of, man. That's the good life. You know,
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah. Listen to that.
What is that?
I don't know. Jam, I just listen to the beat.
Okay.
I'm like them youngsters. I ain't listen to the words. I'm just listening to the beat. My daughter was listening to some stuff. They was saying all kinds of what the huh? The what? I said, you like that? That's what you like? She said,
let me
no,
ask
I
you
just
this.
listen to the beat.
Let
I'm
me
like,
ask
that's the same lie I told. That's the same. That ain't gonna work for
You
me.
didn't even get mad at her when she did it, did you?
No, I just told her that's the same lie I told.
That's so. Hold on, let me charge
I
you.
never get mad at my daughter
Let
for
me
doing what I
charge you.
did. That's how I know she mine. Make me feel good because you never really know when you the daddy. I don't give a damn how much she look like me. That's the first thing. Man, she look just like you. Well, her mama could have liked another dude that looked just like me. Women usually have they type. Am I right or wrong, ladies? They like tall, dark. You know, if you talk to your girl, go look at the last dude. He probably look like you. He probably look like you. So every time she do stuff that I used to do, I'm happy. All the years I've been taking care of her, you better do something. Do something, my dude.
Boy.
Yeah, man, I'm just
But I'm gonna
saying.
tell you something, boy. You said something.
You
That one though.
No, man. Let me tell you
true,
something. Yeah, sometimes my women look alike. If you like a girl with, like, say, like you like
true,
dark skinned
though.
women with, let's say you like women with, you know, smile ways it is, and maybe like a certain type of smile.
Yeah.
And you might go look, the next girl, they might have some similar, not exactly look alike, but similar
Yeah.
features.
Yeah.
To where if it was a child being produced, you could have a child with her or her. Both kids probably look about the same.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong? You know what I'm
Nah, I feel what you're saying.
saying? So that look alike don't mean a damn. You better do something I do. Sit with you.
man, you know that shit.
My daughter sit with her legs open. I don't mind. I sit with my legs open. Do what I do. Do what I do. Do what I do.
In reality, man, though, but I have to charge you up on that because that's the problem with what's going on today. When we talking about these parents, when you talking about these parents that don't be coming to school,
Yeah.
when you talking about these parents that ain't supporting their kids,
Uh-huh.
man, you can't parent like that, bro. If
What you
say-
mean?
Let me say something to you, bro. And I know a lot of parents like that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
When they see their kid doing the stuff that they do, they don't do that to them.
Oh, yeah.
Now you gotta parent, you gotta go on and
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
handle
because
that
you know that's going to be
you-
that destruction.
Yeah, come on,
It's gonna be the
man.
same trouble. Yeah.
You can't just, I'm gonna let them make it because that's the same stuff I do. I see the me and me. No, I'm
Nah,
finna
you
tax you
right.
even harder.
Yeah, you
Like,
know
nah,
what,
because
you're right.
I know I'm your parent.
But I just
I'm your
told you, man,
parent.
sometimes at the same time I'm upset, I'm mesmerized because that makes me know, okay, she mine. And I just feel so good in that moment.
You wouldn't be doing
wanna
what
whoop
you're
her
doing
later.
for her like that if you didn't think she was yours or claiming her as yours. It don't matter.
Of course, but I'm just saying that when they do certain things, it makes you more confident, like that she's mine.
Oh,
'Cause
like
she look like-
ownership. Like,
You know what I
this
mean?
is
Yeah.
mine.
So sometimes I'm just saying, I'm just being real. That there have been times that she has done certain things that she should have probably got a whipping for, or whatever.
But you're
And when I
reminding
looked at
you
it, I
of
was
you.
like, man, I did the exact same, and I see
You're
me
supposed
in
to
her,
tear that up.
and it made me feel something inside, and I let her
And,
make
and
it.
that's the weakness in parents
No,
today,
man.
brother.
I'll be weak to
Brother,
that. Yeah.
brother. I know you love your child.
Yeah.
I'm saying this with all the love and sincerity in my heart.
Yeah.
You supposed to tax them when they do that. You ain't supposed to sit up and say, "Oh, I did the same thing. I feel for you." What? Bro, that's not how this go, bro. And you wonder why it's going. You just said about America. This is why.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
I
the
agree.
parents is like, you don't know how to really be buckled down and be their parent. Now, don't get me wrong. Lil Lonzo. It's Lil Lonzo.
That joker walk just like you with everything,
He's
man.
Lil Lonzo.
Can I jump in on this?
Go ahead, man. Of course, you got kids, man. Get in there, man. He's Lil Lonzo, man. So,
Good, man.
you know,
Hey, manuscript, man. Yeah,
that's
you
what it
can
is,
How you
man.
gonna tell you can't jump in?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying,
You
man.
put in on this, right?
Saying, man. Yeah,
You can
man.
take the whole show.
I'm gonna let y'all jump me or something. You know what I'm saying?
Dean up in here, man.
There's some flu in my cup, man. I do need another shot.
Okay, man. Let me have that, man. Let's handle that, man.
Give me one.
Yeah,
Let's handle that. We got Big Dean manuscript up in here,
Look here,
man.
man. I'm gonna have to let y'all beat me up or something so I can be an official member, man.
You know.
Say, look here, man.
You not see that right with
I'm gonna have to let y'all beat me up.
What they say? I don't want no smoke.
Nah, I'm having to let y'all beat me up so I can
be an official member.
So
He must have thought we was a gang. We got him food too. He ain't nobody.
So, man, you know what it is, man? It's the Let's Eat podcast, me and her Ceeza. You know what I'm saying? Jail. Shakur, man, for sure. He called me. What you say they called you? What the lady? Jabari.
Tell me that's cute.
Yeah. No. What you call the lady? What the ladies call you?
Jabari.
Yeah, Jabari.
And he said smooth.
Yeah.
He said,
all three syllables.
He said so smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I don't want to tell about,
So you say your daughter, she do all the shit you and what you just say, damn, she didn't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's just I know she mine. It make you feel so good that she mine. I didn't let her get away with stuff. I admit that. Cause like I said, you don't ever just know. I mean, you know, but you don't know. You think you know. But when they start acting like you, because you don't want her to look too much like you.
Like, right.
Because if she look too much like you, she ain't gonna ever find a husband. I'm not saying you up to my daughter.
How your kids? What's your
just 15. I just got one that's 15.
One kid. See what you got on there. Season 8, man. Don't worry about that, man.
Yeah.
They deep, man. And they all, you know what I'm saying? They all sold out, man. They'll try you, man. They'll try you, bro. And like I say, man, to the parents, man, you gotta stay stiff, man. They'll try you, bro. When they see that I'm gonna tell you something. These kids now are built off emotion. So they know how to play on emotions. So they know how to get you in your emotions to get what they want. They masters at this. All of them.
And what we say?
And you weak to the fact that that's my baby. That's my baby. Your baby will run game on you, bro.
I try to be.
Your baby will lie to you.
I try to be honest.
Your baby will do this to you, bro.
I let y'all know I didn't let her get away with this a few times. And
So
now
you gotta let
I'm weak. Now I'm weak. That's all right.
Let me
you
rephrase
right.
that.
No, you right.
Now let me rephrase
Say
that.
it.
That's too harsh, bro. Nah, hold on. Let me take that back.
Rewind.
That's too harsh for me to say.
Yeah, because in 2021 we're gonna be more positive.
Yeah, 2021 we ain't
We're
gonna.
not even cussing on the show.
We ain't gonna do nothing
Have
like
I
that.
cussed yet?
Yeah, young cuz.
Probably
When?
won't.
I don't know.
I was about to cuss down.
I just tell you did, so you be trying not to no more.
Probably won't.
No, I didn't for real. I've been.
Nah,
y'all
but
been
on
pretty-
some real,
y'all
on
been
some,
pretty straight.
on
I'ma
some
make sure
real
I'm straight.
time though. On some real though. The parenting like that in that situation, what you just said, I'm a firm believer. Like, and I ain't saying I'm the best, cause I ain't. Like, Lil Lonzo, he gonna try me. Like 10 times a day. Like, I should be going upside your head right now. If I was living in the day and time that I was coming at, no freebies.
No freebies.
No freebies. You gonna get taxed until you get it.
Yeah.
So when you do it today, and I discipline you or whatever the form of discipline is I take, and then you backdoor again tomorrow or 2 days later with something else, you better get it again, double, because really that what happened 2 days ago, you didn't learn nothing from it.
Yeah.
It's only 2 days ago, and you doing it
When
again.
The whipping wore out.
When they get the booking, you know what I'm saying? What's your oldest child you don't raise?
What is you gonna put glasses on there?
Hey, man.
He got smart.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah. But
smart
anytime I get on here, I do put the
He
dean
got
on.
smart.
Oh, they 17, man.
Huh?
They 17.
Okay, so my oldest 19 and 18. And you know what I'm saying? I look at them right now. I talk to them, a lot of partners and shit. A lot of partners be knowing how about them and shit, cause we over here.
Yeah.
And I be talking about the shit on the radio. You know what I mean? But hey, Big Rip, man, you know what I'm saying? Your boys, they good. So like, I'm looking at my niggas. I want to make sure my niggas were squares.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I
Squares
did a lot.
was in.
Yeah, squares was
That's
in.
what's
You know what I'm
in.
saying? Like I never.
Twisted told us that.
I remember.
Sure did.
Man, I remember one time I was out in the street one time doing something. And shit, both of us, goddamn, we needed both our kids went to the same elementary school.
Okay.
So I seen when I said, say, man, yeah, it's that date. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, he gonna pull up. So shit, this nigga pulled up, he still had his baby in the front seat. And nigga, we just fit to change, goddamn, me a stack and a half. I like, man, what you doing? I mean, I don't want to see how we doing all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you raise your kids and do different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a real foul move. This pack ain't even,
Right.
you know, it was
Right.
crazy.
Right.
So look, man, between, you know what I'm saying, doing shit like that, I kept that shit away from my kids and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, every mistake that I did, I used to see my kids trying to do the shit. I remember shit I did in the 8th grade. I would try to buck the teachers and shit. You nip that shit down. Me and baby had a goddamn a daycare over here for 5 years, man. We done kept a lot of different kids. Now some kids, like you say, some kids will fuck with you every day. That whooping yesterday didn't mean shit.
Don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing. That's very few.
That's them trying you.
Yeah.
Like, let me see
if
he gonna do
it.
That's
very few kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's a G.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a G. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
The one that'll take that punishment and then the next day or hours later do something else to get in trouble, he's a G. We need to recognize that.
He can't help it.
It might not. It might be in the motherfucking goddamn shots. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me.
Maybe you don't hit hard
because look, I'll check it.
Maybe you don't hit hard.
I wanted to say something earlier when y'all said that, you know what I'm saying? Now, when I talked about all this shit over here, you know what I'm saying? On main script in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Kitty, Auntie Kitty, I tagged her. Her son is autistic, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, and she sway up and down, and she'll show you all kinds of stuff, and I read all kinds of stuff that the motherfucking vaccines. I don't remember nothing but a few retarded kids when I was little. Now I'm a little bit older than y'all.
A lot more now.
I'm 45 years old.
You know a lot more now.
It's a lot more now. You know what I'm saying?
That man said retarded.
Look.
Nah, for real.
I know. I'm just laughing because
population control, bro. And what you said, you know what I'm saying? They trying to take back over and population control. Like,
think about it.
They didn't mean for this motherfucker to get like that.
When
they didn't mean. They got the money right now. They got the money. And what you said, power shift.
Check it out.
They got the money, but look how small of a people they is now, nigga. They when it comes to goddamn how many people, how many blacks over here, how many Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? How many white colonizers is over here?
There you go.
They getting outnumbered, bro. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna run out.
The thing what it is this. It's like I don't never underestimate the mentality of a scholar.
Right.
And white people are scholars.
Yes.
So it ain't that they never thought that this day would come. They knew it would come.
They prepared.
And they had a plan for when it came.
Yep.
They knew over time. I mean, so we just tell everybody they come over here and do this. It's gonna get back to probably they're gonna know exactly when it's gonna happen. Approximately
the last hour.
2020. It's gonna be too many people here. We're gonna have to do this. They already gonna know, you know.
Yeah, it's just.
But hey, man, more power to them, man. I ain't mad at y'all because y'all got a plan. I'm going to pay attention to that plan.
I'm going to get down with the plan.
And I'm going to come up with my own.
And there you go, so I can maneuver.
I ain't mad at y'all because y'all got a plan. Because most people that's black just hating on y'all because y'all got a plan.
And they don't. That's the real truth. Because they don't.
Because how do they keep doing this? How do they keep doing this?
Nobody with a plan hates on someone else with a plan. If you just think about it, even on a small level, even on this level, you got to step together. We don't hate on nobody. When you have somebody hate on you, watch. It's because they don't have a plan. They still ain't together. Unorganized.
When people hate on you, the reason they're hating on you is because they see something you doing that they want to do.
Yeah,
and they don't know how.
And they don't know how.
And they don't know how. It is not that they don't know how to do it in that way.
They don't have the drive or the discipline. That's the truth. Me, anything that I do,
they'll go do it now. Yeah, they'll figure out a way.
Anything I do is easy. You can go do it. You just gotta want to. Cause I just work. I just get up every day. I tell everybody, people oftentimes want the benefits of what you do. They want the benefits. That's how we talk about relationships. People want the benefits of marriage. People want the benefits of, like, they see the new car, they see this, or they see you with your kid. Man, I wish I had my kid. But when I was struggling, working a job, husband trying to pay that attorney, and I was going through that divorce, they didn't just give me my kid.
Right.
I just spent a lot of cash.
Right.
A lot of people wouldn't have done that.
Right.
A lot of brothers would have said, well, man, I ain't gonna spend all that money because it's not worth it. They just let her have a kid and pay their little child for the month and go about their business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sleep all day. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I didn't call you early. I'm up early every day. Don't need an alarm. He know he up. Sometimes I'm in bed 1 or 2 in the morning. Everybody else sleep. But they want what I have. You can't want what I have if you don't want the discipline or the responsibility that goes with it. You don't know what I had to do to get one. And I really don't have nothing. I really don't. I'm just happy.
See, that's the thing, though.
I'm just happy.
That's the thing, though, bro.
I'm just happy.
For what you got, you knew what it took to get it.
That's right.
And not only... See, the thing about this, I was just talking like this. It's easy to get stuff, but can you maintain it? And how long can you maintain it, and what's the condition you maintain it in?
Right.
That's what it's about.
It all depends on how you get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it's about. Like, it's not hard to get something.
Yeah.
But how does it look 3 months later?
Exactly.
How does it look 6 months later?
6 years later.
Let alone if you still have it 6 years later.
And did you take it and multiply it? Double,
That's the
triple.
thing that you need to be on, man.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
focus
Multiply.
on getting it. Focus on maintaining it.
Yep, and multiply.
And keeping it up, man.
And passing it on to others. That's another big thing. See, when I work hard every day,
Well, see,
I
that's
don't work hard for me. I work hard for my child.
See, this is the only thing I have about that. You can work hard for somebody and end up in a situation just like your daughter. You know what I'm saying? You wanted this to happen this way, woo, woo, woo. But then, at the end of the day, she didn't want to do that.
But let me show you something. I'll give you that. But this is the thing. You said a key statement.
What's that?
You said it didn't work the way you wanted it to, but it still worked. That's the difference. Meaning a lot of things don't work out exactly how we want to. This didn't work out how we wanted to. Man, we took a break in this. You know, I'm talking about from when we first started.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say it didn't work the way we wanted to because we was in control.
Right.
But the plan that we had at first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a child, then the family, this and that, went back to work. We did, and then of course, we chose. But the day that we started, you get what I'm saying? We had. This is the way we're gonna do it. That's the way it was with my daughter. I had a plan. She gonna play volleyball. She good at it. She go to college, get a scholarship, go that. That was me. But it still works. She in the nursing program. She taking college class in high school. She gonna graduate. Yeah, and she gonna be like 21 years old and done with school and everything. Nurse now. So
better.
So it's it really is in some ways. But it's just like you said. It's not what I want. The way
So
I
you
wanted,
can
the
leave
way I
all of
planned
this.
it.
You can leave all of this stuff behind. You ain't gonna know what happened to
That's
it.
right. You're right. You really don't.
You know what I mean? I don't live like that anymore.
right.
I used to program my mind and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this for. Nah, I'm gonna teach you how to get it how you live. Like I know how to get it how I live. I'm gonna teach you the principles behind it, not the same way.
Right.
The principles, because if you apply the principles, it's gonna work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what you're doing, squeezing grapes. You go out there with the mentality that I'm gonna be the best. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like so, as long as you got this in your mind and you apply that to whatever it is you're doing, you gonna mash.
I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff from what you just said, and this going way back to '95. I was at Crowley High School in this program called DECA, and we went to the Galleria Mall. First time in the Galleria Mall, and there was this brother there. He was shining shoes, and we thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? We were So we tried to get our little old $5, $2, $3 thinking we finna make him shine like it's funny. Anyway, the brother was a millionaire. Man, no, for real. He might have not been a millionaire. I'm saying that, but to me, I mean, he had put it like this. He had a new Benz. He was showing us his house, all from shining shoes. And he shined well. I mean, he was making some. He was giving $200-$300 just to sit and shine his shoes. Rich people, he didn't shine masterpiece shoes. He was showing different people who come through the Galleria.
He was on display. He wasn't in the kiosk every day just signing shoes.
Man, look like that's what he told us. My point is, he shined shoes and took it to the next level. I believe
that's
he did.
what it is. Like you
I believe
start
he did,
from wherever you start from and whatever it is you're doing. You don't start at the top unless somebody put you there.
Yeah.
And see what happens when people put you in places that you don't deserve. You mess them up.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Because you don't know nothing about it.
You gotta learn to
Somebody
business
just put you here because you my cousin. Or I love you.
That's why
I just
business
made you.
fail. Yeah.
I just made you this. Come on, man. Come be my such. Come on, man. Come do it. And then
It's my manager.
when it comes down to the details, of them doing what it is you need them to do, they can't do it.
And all the money goes.
The whole investment is
everything.
gone. The whole investment is gone.
Man.
All because
2020.
I put the wrong person in the wrong position.
2020.
Yeah, man. That's how I go.
Man, have you learned anything from 2020?
I've
Like just
learned
from
a lot,
2020
bro.
spent.
I learned a lot. You know what I've learned?
What?
Take everything at face value, bro.
Yeah.
Don't give nobody no benefit or no nothing.
I learned that too.
Don't
bro.
let nobody tell you no nothing. Go off what they show you.
What
bro.
they show you. Boy.
Don't sit up here and set yourself up to be dealing with no whole lot of heartache and drama
Man.
and mad at the
That's
world
deep. That's
and
deep.
cutting off all your other people, just changing your whole perspective of life because you set yourself up for this person to do this. Now
Yeah.
you just think, I'll never do it again. Don't do that, bro.
Man, that's what 2020 taught me.
Bro, don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Face value only, bro. If you ain't showing it,
I think it was a good thing though, because with the pandemic, especially people being at home, like if you was home with somebody, or it gave you really got to see a lot of things that you normally wouldn't see because we always on the go. They always on the go. So if you always on the go, a lot of things at home you miss. Relationships you miss. Even just certain friends, you miss things because you're on the go. But when you just sitting there at that house, you see everything.
Well, it just puts you back into the reality outside of society, because society is driven. Society driven you to do whatever it is you do. Society. It's not the fact that you want it. It's the fact that you live in society and this is what society tells you to do.
Tells you what you're supposed to be doing.
But now when society shut down,
Man, when they shut the church down,
it's like, okay, what do I do now?
When they shut the church down, I ain't gonna lie, that was powerful. I knew it was real then. At first, I ain't gonna lie, because I was still at work. So they still had us working every day. So I'm delivering packages from China and everywhere that they say the COVID is coming from.
Yeah.
Germany, China. Ain't no COVID. I was just delivering the package. They lying. They said they're not taking no package. I deliver packages a day. You know what you talking about? When they told me Big Mama they couldn't go to church, I said, the church shut down? God's house? What the? That's when I knew it just got real. That's when I knew. And then
that's
people
let me know it was on
and
another
you think
level.
about Sundays though. A lot of people on Sundays, that's what you do. And think about now, you got to stay home with your family who you don't even like.
Say,
really think about it.
Some
people, like, I know a lot of men that don't go to church and their girl go to church and they can't wait for her to leave.
Shout out to the people who love their family.
But I'm just saying.
This dude here, bro.
I'm just saying I'm telling you what I've seen across the world when people had to just stay together. It's like,
it make you realize that you don't like them. The more time you get to spend close, like them little breaks.
I'm saying what happened to a lot of people. With a lot of people, I'm just saying I've seen it in a lot of people.
No, I've seen it in a lot of people too.
Yeah, I mean, people even come and tell you. Like a lot of people broke up due to COVID. Some people made a lot of babies too. It's gonna.
I don't think it was because of COVID. I think COVID showed them what they really had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you thought you had this, but if I remove that and put you right here, what you got? And then they realized that I don't really like JoJo.
Yeah, and shout out to all the people who don't brush their teeth because they got a mask on. They think they don't need to. It's a lot of funky brown people. It's a lot of folks that don't. Hey, I'm shouting out to. I'm just saying, it's a lot of people that I guarantee you they are not brushing their teeth, man.
This dude right here, bro.
Hey, we shouting out to everybody.
Hold on. You say instead of motherfuckers brushing their teeth, they just jump up and put their mask on.
I said they in a rush. It's some people.
I gotta put my mask on.
And when some people wasn't brushing their teeth already, but now they getting away with it. We don't know it. See, we knew it. You knew it when they came to you at work in the morning.
Shout out to them.
Hey, Dean, how you doing?
This dude, bro.
Dean.
Hey, this dude right here, bro.
And you smelled it, but now they got that mask on. You don't know, so we shout out to them. They getting away with it.
Like they want to be put in that
Now,
category, though.
Man, I smelled my own breath one day. On that mask, man. I said, ooh, it happened to me. Everybody had a bad day before. Oh, man, that's just funny.
Say though.
Man, hey, somebody's laughing. I just put a smile on somebody's face.
Bro, it's funny, bro.
Yeah, man, I wish I could scroll back to where they said I was cute. Screenshot.
I get it all the time, bro. You know,
I don't.
I get it. I be
I
smoking.
don't.
I be smoking, bro. So when I be smoking blacks, squares, different things. My brother always be like, my kids be wearing me out. Boy. They be wearing me out, boy. They don't care, boy. They got no filter, boy. They will turn up on me about that breath, boy. They be like, ugh.
Children are brutally honest.
I ain't mad at them. I told them I know.
You
You act like I don't know.
Appreciate you.
I told them you act like I don't know. I know
Brutally
that.
honest.
Let me tell you this. I don't care either. I smoke, so you gonna smell what smoke breath smell like.
I guess my kids just say the same thing. Cause I ain't never tell me. I know we smoking like a motherfucker.
It is what it is, man.
Yes,
Man, I'm glad to be back, man.
Man, I ain't never thought about it, man. Granny and my auntie there, they did that whole smoker's breath.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nigga didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga couldn't wait to say tell when Miss Journey when her breath stank, the English teacher, she leaned over and helped you. Your breath stank.
Oh yeah.
You better not say nothing to Big Mama and them or Daddy them.
Yeah, did that to the teacher.
Heck yeah,
She
you
leaned
done
over
that
and
to
helped you.
Couldn't wait.
That's how they go.
Call in and kick you out, cause she kick you out, you in trouble.
That's how they go. I told you, I deal with some little G's, bro. They'll try you, bro. They gonna go in.
Oh man.
But they get it from me though, so I ain't mad at them.
It's going so good right now. I don't even want to speak on what I was about to bring up. Don't bring it up.
Do that.
Ceeza said,
Do that.
Every time I don't want to. No, well, it's kind of sports.
Because let me explain something to you, bro. When your ego jump in your way and tell you not to do something, that's when you're supposed to do it.
Do it.
Word.
I'm gonna do it, man. No, we're gonna speak on sports, but we're speaking on 2020, and it's big, man.
Now, for
The
real.
death of Kobe Bryant.
Mamba, man.
That-
I ain't bring him up, bro.
Man, I didn't want to. I told we got to talk about it, though. That was a big. We got a couple of things we're gonna have to talk about in a little bit of time. We're gonna have to talk about it.
We recapping.
We reflect because man, that's a pivotal moment, and it was.
really
You
was.
talk about power shifts. The Jordan era, the Jordan era to the LeBron era. It's power shift, right?
Right?
Kobe's death was big on that because Kobe passing, and I don't want to say nothing with a conspiracy, but Kobe passing made LeBron. It stepped him up in the Lakers
It did.
nation. The moment Kobe
It
died, he
did.
broke a few records. You know what I mean? He could because even if he became the greatest NBA player as a Laker, he wasn't the greatest Laker. You got to get some rings. You got to get this. You got to get that.
Right.
So Kobe was gonna hold all that light for a while. But with Kobe passing,
No,
I'm
that's
just
true.
thinking we
No,
talking
that's
about power
true.
shifting.
No, that's true.
they put LeBron. They like moved him up on a power level. Now as we go from the Jordan era to the LeBron era, because we're headed there. We're really already there.
With
The Jordan era is coming to an end.
It's already over.
That's what I'm saying. To the LeBron era. I'm just
The
saying that was a
LeBron
pivotal.
era is almost over. He only got about 5 more years.
But even once he's done,
Yeah,
he's gonna
it's
still be
gonna be- I see
it's
what you're
still, like the Jordan
Okay,
era.
I
It
got
lasted
you.
20,
I got
30
you.
years. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying? You ain't far as the greatest.
I got you.
And
I'm with you.
And it'll be a long time for somebody comes.
I'm with you.
But with Kobe passing,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And Kobe didn't really get I think with LeBron being there, and we talk about power shifting, Kobe's not getting the recognition that he would have gotten, in passing if
Okay.
it wasn't LeBron. Like, I feel
Because
like they should honor him.
they still be mortalizing Kobe.
Right.
Okay,
And
I
now
get
they
that.
can't.
I get that.
I mean, maybe, at one time, but I'm saying every time
So
they
you-
step in that stadium, they
Man,
should.
that's bad. Because conspiracy theorists would run off on that and be like, yeah, that's why they did it.
Well,
That's why he died, because they was ready to give it to
I
LeBron.
think a lot of people say that had a lot to do with some performance. I don't want to get into that. But we're just talking about power shifting and reality. And him passing was a big thing. It was big in sports. Kobe? The way he passed.
Kobe should have told that man, we're not flying today.
Yep. And how do you feel about that? Because I have an opinion about that too. When you talk about being humble and being this.
The thing what it is
the
this.
pilot shouldn't have listened to Kobe. He's not the pilot, but because of who he was.
He got to.
Had
He-
you said,
no.
had you told him to keep going to
You're the
me, they
boss.
would have, no, we can't fly today.
But then again, my life is on the line too.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't just tell me to fly. If I feel like it's not safe, I'm not flying. Call somebody else. That's what I'm going to say.
But
You know what I mean? But
that
he
was,
went
that's
on.
what makes you wonder.
But he's a
Did-
type
did-
of
did
he's
Kobe
a
really
type
tell
of
him that?
client.
How do we know Kobe told him to
Excuse
fly anyway in spite of?
Well, we know that he was trying to get to where he had to be.
But we don't know.
And that's the way that he traveled. It wasn't like this is normal. I mean, this is not like this is something he don't do all the time. This is my way of traveling. I don't hit the cars. I jump in the chopper, and I'm there.
How do we know that Kobe told the pilot?
No, we don't know nothing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They said that
But
Kobe
what I'm
told
saying
him
is
to
this.
fly anyway.
The pilot might have said, it's not safe. But with him getting where he wanted to go, if that meant that much to him, he said, we'll be okay. That's the difference. That's the difference. And you can't tell Kobe right now. You
That's
can't
what I
tell
mean when I
Michael
talk
Jackson.
about
No. You
power.
can't. Certain people you can't tell. No, if he say let's do it, you're gonna go on and do it.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I.
To a certain
disagree with.
extent. To a certain extent.
No. That I agree.
But for the most part, it's about business. I don't want to lose him as a client because
Right.
he can fire me.
But
and
you
get
done
someone
lost him now and lost yourself. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we have to. That's what I mean when I say stay
Long
humble.
live Kobe.
Yeah, we'll say that. That's big though, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was.
It was hard.
And I'm talking about even the way it happened. Can you imagine?
But let me touch you on this.
Go
Check
ahead.
this out. With that research budget, with that power shift, since that's happened, the Dodgers won the championship. The Lakers won the championship. I bet the Rams won the Super Bowl.
The Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what's so cold. This coming up year,
Mm-hmm.
I got the I'm picking now the Lakers versus the Nets. Brooklyn Nets, and the Lakers gonna win. He gonna beat
Brooklyn
KD.
gonna run through them boys.
He gonna play against KD, Kyrie, and who else is over
Let's
there?
not talk about this right now because
Yeah.
KD is the best player in the league.
Well, they building LeBron up to be the best of all times, and that's why he's got to beat KD.
It's not gonna happen. He's not better than him.
Sometimes the better man don't always win. Sometimes
Never. The better man always wins.
I don't know. Sometimes it's a team effort.
What I'm saying is this. The better man always wins. You don't lose if you're better.
KD's going to lose.
You just don't. I mean, that means you're not better is why you lost. I mean, the better man always wins.
Yeah, that's something. And what it really did for me is, like, to just think. I couldn't imagine being, can you imagine being with your child and being helpless? Like, you and your child, you know, in a plane, and it's like your daughter. She come to you when she got a problem. You know, we protect our daughters.
They really don't, bro.
Nothing, oh, well.
They want to act like they scared of me.
Well,
And for what? Like I told them, I don't even do nothing.
In theory, baby,
What are you
not.
scared of? Knock it
Can you
out.
imagine not being able to do nothing? Well, you put it like this: you even being scared, like it's nothing you can do. Just think about that moment.
Bruh,
Woo.
I'm going to keep it real with you.
That hurt me.
I done been through a lot of these little 39 years, bruh.
Yeah.
I done seen this, that, third, lost this, that, third, family, this. Nothing surprises me at this age, bro.
Yeah.
I mean that. Like, I mean, whatever happened right now, bro, I'm pretty sure I can handle it. Like, it's not going to affect me. Like, I went through so many different things to where it's like, oh, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, doing that? Oh, that's nothing. If you ain't never been through nothing serious like that, then, you know, some things just. But me, nah.
Man, there's so much information out there. I'm glad we coming back next week.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's going to be so much to talk about forever, never. Ever.
Man, it just really depends on, bro, like this. Like, check this out, bro. Listen up, bro. It depends on what type of light you want to shine in the world. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You want to shine a bright light or you want to shine a dim one. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about some real stuff or you want to be fake, it just depends on that, bro. That's what it boils down to, bro. So it's always going to be plenty of things to sit back around here and talk about. It's just all about who is going to offend, who's going to gain from it. And the thing what we try to do here on the Let's See show is we want to be productive.
That's right.
We don't want to do nothing that's counterproductive. You feel me? So if I'm not getting about the result that I want, then that means what?
I'm not productive.
It's counterproductive.
Exactly.
And that's the main thing we want to try to do here on the Let's See show, too. We want to challenge the mindset. Man, what kind of mindset you got? Man, who raised you?
Who raised you?
Was you even raised?
From a lower perpendicular.
Nah, we keeping it real because that's what it all boils down to.
From a lower perpendicular.
Bro, that's what we challenging, bro, because that's the problem within the world. Every situation we can have. We can take, for example, the Mo3 situation.
Man, that's what's coming next.
Okay, let's take it. Take me out. Take off with it.
Take off.
Let's talk about this. The mindset of an individual like Mo3. Shout out to Mo3. R.I.P. to Mo3. I had the pleasure of meeting Mo3. I've been to video shoots, and he was a cool dude.
I think so.
You know, he really was.
He was.
Like, he wasn't just like, no, I'm this, I'm that, I'm no whatever. He was cool.
He was cool.
You know what I'm saying? But the mentality, I think, based off what he was presenting to the world, based off what I know about music. Like, this is a platform, bro. You got to be careful, bro. You can't just be coming out saying whatever you want to say to the world like that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So the thing with it is this. For him to reach where he was at, it was just time to, like my homeboy told me today. He said, you know what your problem is, Lance? He called me Lance. He really know me. If he called me Lance, he really know me. So he said, you know what your problem is, Lance? We talking about something else. You need to learn how to de-escalate your G. I said, what? I was like, what?
De-escalate your G, huh?
He told me, yeah.
Tone it down.
Yeah. You want to be too G all the time. I said, bro, first of all, it ain't G, it's me. It's the difference.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm trying to be a G. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do any of that. You know what I mean? But to stay on topic of what I'm saying is this. Bro. People nowadays, listen to me, bro.
I'm listening.
People nowadays, bro, and living in 2020, bro, you ain't paying attention to what's been going on. Like, the ways of the world now, bro. You touched on it a little bit earlier.
The mindset of Mo3.
That's what I'm saying. The mindset of Mo3. And what you touched on earlier, we always gonna go back and touch it again.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, the mindset of Mo3, bro. No, bro, you're in a good position for the DFW. You supposed to be putting on and putting people on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more drama, bro. The drama's over, bro. You not already did that, bro. Like, what is you on?
It's the same as.
What are you doing?
That's what you just said. The mindset. It's the same as Tupac. I'm about to tell you, the same as Tupac. The same as so many other rappers from so many other hoods. A person, you just said it. The concept, the business. You can't separate the business from the streets. You don't want to like a content. Prime example here, content change.
Mm-hmm.
You're so stuck on what you feel made you and what you like and what you into that. Like Yellow Beezy.
What about him?
He changes his content to go mainstream. He's not just staying on this.
But the thing
on the streets.
See, the thing what it is this, and I understand that.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me show you. So when he didn't separate himself and he grew to become big, it's time for you to go to this next phase. It's all of us. You can't you never stay the same in life. Listen everybody, nobody ever stays the same. Everything's constantly changing. So every day you're growing, which means you're getting better or you're getting worse. You never staying the same. You get what I'm saying? So when you get into a position like what this brother was in, he's either gonna get better or he's gonna get worse. Can't go. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay the same. So even though he was, to me, he was the better rapper out of all these brothers around.
He's definitely
out
talented.
of all of them. No, the best.
He was definitely talented.
But when you talk about promotion, he couldn't separate from that, so he couldn't go any further.
Listen, bro.
But yet you can't stay still, because either you get better or worse. That's what happens.
Listen, bro.
That's it.
That's true.
Go for it. That's my other mindset.
I can't take nothing from that, bro. All that's true. But like I'm saying, what you really doing is you making it hard for everybody else out here in the Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to do their thing in that industry. You know what I mean? Because they like, why would we give them a record deal? Look at them. Excuse me. Look at them. You're gonna be like, why would we give them a record deal? You know what I mean? If you're trying to put on for the city and the Metroplex or whatever, you got to realize that my fan base is going to be my fan base regardless.
Right.
I'm not them. I'm not that dude no more. I'm not the dude that's doing this, that, and the third. I don't have to. I'm making money out of music now. I don't have to be that way. So your mentality, it's changed, but you're catering to them.
So would you say he wasn't living that life? He was just rapping about that life?
No.
Became a victim of it?
I'm not taking nothing from his G.
No.
I'm not taking nothing from his credibility. I don't know him like
What
that.
is
I ain't thugged with him. I don't know. I don't
What
know.
is credibility? That's what gets some brothers killed.
Well, see, the credibility is just what it is in the streets as it is in
anywhere else.
Corporate world. You know, because credibility is, can you come and do this? Or are you okay by doing this? Is he cool to do this? You know.
But what are the consequences are different. That's the thing, the consequences.
The mindset is what I'm talking about.
Living by, go for it.
What
we're speaking about his death, right?
Yeah, I'm saying like, you brought that. Not to say he brought it on himself, but you perpetuated it for it to happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing, but
Tupac did.
Yeah, I mean like
repeat.
You was living like you didn't care,
right?
Versus living like you do.
Yeah. You know what? This brother, we was having a conversation on Facebook, and he was saying that these rappers didn't sign up for this. Because I said they did. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me finish. I said
really did.
No,
they didn't know.
Let me tell you. Yeah, that's what he said. He said they sign up. I said, no, they sign up for this. If you out here and you gang banging, because I know that's the consequences of what we do. And he said, yeah, they think they signed up for it. He said, but when you sitting there and the Joker just shot you in that moment before you died, every one of them realized, man, this ain't what I signed up for. And so it's just a matter of, like Big Mama used to always say, you going to get right one way or the other. Either you going to straighten it up yourself or I'm going to straighten it out for you. That's what happened with Mo3 and lost so many other brothers. He didn't straighten it up for himself. And life, whether you call it God, whatever, it straightened it out for him. And so that moment, he probably did realize this ain't what he wanted, man. It's sad because he's local.
Nah, he's not local.
Well, no. When I say local, he's from right here. Like if we what I'm saying is, if we were just sitting here talking about a regular celebrity, You could just go wide open and say whatever, and it wouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like, you could say, if it was Nipsey Hussle, oh, we thought he was there.
Yeah.
But when somebody's just right across the way, like you say, you know him, I know people who know him, or my buddy know his parents, or this, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you speak on it, it has a little different effect on people because of them personally knowing the person.
Right.
But if we just be real with ourselves, that's exactly what it is. When it's product of his own destruction. I mean, that's what we would say if, maybe
This
not
the
you,
thing, and
but
this
that's
is-
what we would say if it was somebody we didn't know.
Man, listen to what it is right here. Check it out.
Go for it.
Bruh, you kept that beef going on, bro. Them people really wasn't worried about you, bro. You really was. It was really you instigating them people. You know what I'm saying? You really messing with them all the time. Leave people alone, bro.
Dang, that's deep.
They wasn't coming at him like that. They wasn't dissing him and making some. Bro, you was constantly agitating them people.
That's real.
So you're the creator of that. Why? When you got a bag. Why? When your life is taken care of.
You know why?
Why? When you got kids.
Because
Why? When you got. Why are you instigating?
I'm gonna tell you what the
You couch chasing. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
what you're doing.
You think so? I think it's the people at the top, man. They
Nah, bro.
influence these young men to do this,
me
and
tell you
these
something,
young
bro.
men don't see the trap.
These dudes be getting out. I'm talking about they feel like they powered up by that, by doing the same thing anybody 11, 12, 13 years old can do, bro. Come on, bro. That is not life.
You said 12 or 13.
A 12 or 13-year-old can do that.
Yeah. How was that little kid? The little Rodney kid?
Bro, a
Yeah.
12 or 13
Yeah,
year old kid can do that, bro. You not alive? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But like I say, what mindset is an individual who can reach that type of success financially to where I can sustain myself and my family, take care of myself, make money that I need, and still want to be like this?
I'm going to tell you. The mindset is, well, that's the other thing. A lot of times when we say, made the money can sustain, we got to look at where this money come from, bro.
Where it come from?
A lot of this money with the record labels, it comes from a people that pay you to put this type of message out. I ain't talking about if he was hustling or not. I'm talking about, hold on, let me finish. Just the music. So the people that are funding you, that are keeping your pockets fat, that are taking your family, this is what they want to hear you say. So the moment you stop, there is no more money. There is no more. They don't want to listen to him. That's what they wanted him to do.
See, the thing is this. They've already done the numbers to the demographics of how many people are going to buy the records if you rap like this.
Right.
And the thing is this. Are you going to rap like that or not? He chose to rap like that because they told him, hey, if you rap about this right here, what did you do? You know how you harmonize and do the thing that you do? Hang those notes? If you do that about murder, sex, and violence, you're going to make this much money, I guarantee you. And you can get this much up front. Anybody coming out the hood, bro, they're going to say, okay, that's what I was rapping about anyway, so let me just turn it up a notch and go buy some more guns and do it even harder and show these people I'm really doing it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you got to also think this too, bro. That dude was young, bro.
He really was.
That dude was young, bro, to be doing that type of stuff like that, bro. Moving like that, having that assets like that, bro. And I just think about myself, and I didn't mature till late, bro. Like, y'all didn't late, bro. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. That's too much for a person like that, you know, in this environment, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be that type of person, you got to get out of this environment where that's normal for people like your age and stuff like that to be having this, or people younger than you like that to be having this. But if you stay in that cage jungle, trying to be tough and get your hood stripes and be cool with all that, yeah, I'm whoever I am, yeah, you know, I'm still here. Yeah, I got this money, but I'm still here. Boy, go check yourself in a mental institution, boy, because real people know, boy, you getting that money to get away. You ain't getting that money to stay. So you need to chill out. And if you ain't got away, then you need to go get some more money. And if you got away, then you need to stay away. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think some people, they become their own character. That character that they rap about, that character they act. I'm telling you, it reminds me of Tupac. When I think about Tupac, I think about the same situation.
But when they use that as a, like you just
Like a
said,
guide, like a guide.
to keep on happening again. Okay,
Right,
we
right.
would just find another one. But I don't know. I can never.
And the city
just
wasn't
put
big
him
enough
on
for
a
all
le-
of them.
I just couldn't put him. But see, the thing is, y'all supposed to be on stage together.
Yeah. But we can never seem to do that either.
You wanna know what? My personal opinion, or
Oh, that's all.
bruh? Cause of the hate, the little hate that you gave us in for children, bro. Yeah, bro. Like we said earlier, you see somebody doing something that you doing just as good as you, or whatever. Instead of you building with them and taking y'all show somewhere else, you want to destroy them because all you can see is this little area right here. You can't see the whole world. Like
Right.
if I put
and
me,
this little area not big enough for us, I won't be the man. But you
I
can't
just
see
want
the
to,
big.
but see, you
can't
don't
see the
really
big-
want to be the man. You just want to be the man right here.
Right. You don't
Because
realize
if you really want to
how
be
much
the
opportunity
man,
is
we could be the man.
together.
Together.
Ain't gonna rule the world.
But
instead
you
of
just
fighting
want to
over
be the
city.
man right here on Mill and Berry.
Yeah.
You don't really want to go no further than that.
clear.
So I got to do you. Because I got to be the man over here. These my box. These,
Man, it's sad, brother.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mo3.
All right,
And
Peter
all-
Mo3.
R.I.P. Yeah, that's right. And all the other rappers.
You know what I mean? All right, Peter Mo3. He was real talented, man. Like I said,
Yeah, he
I
was.
hate it because he really had the talent, like talent-wise,
He
to
had
put the city on his back.
That's the way
But
it always
you
goes.
should have just squashed the beef, bro. And then the people around you, bro. Like who? That's why I be like, bro, who do you got around you that's watching you do what you do and ain't checking you?
They just as lost as them. The blind leading the blind.
Bro, you can't. You not.
I blame the OGs.
That's bro. You not. That's what I'm saying. You
I blame
not
the older
that,
people. I blame the older people.
bro. You not that. If you sitting up here acting like you not that.
That's why we need the older people. Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs a father. Something. A mentor.
It ain't even gotta be a mentor or a father. It's
You need
just
somebody, a male, everybody that they can grab these young men and that they'll listen to. And see, nobody really cares until something happens.
Mhm.
The people, you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody really cares if something happens. You need somebody that, when these guys in the mix, that's gonna grab them and hey, pull them to the side. Hey, bro,
Right.
don't do that. Like I seen one of these local rappers somewhere. We was somewhere that he probably shouldn't be, and I told him I was like, brother, you finna be big, man. You don't need no reason to be here. Like, don't you hang around this, man. You leave here, these dudes trying to jack you, rob you, anything. Don't come to no place like this.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to say he took my advice, but we need people like that. But a lot of people don't want to do that because we don't want to see him make it. You know, like say somebody older in my position, I don't want to see him get. I want to let him just keep doing it. I know what's gonna happen to him if he keep doing it. You get what I'm saying? Yet I never say nothing. You know what's gonna happen, man. Bro, you keep on drinking and driving, man. You gonna, but you don't never say nothing to me. You get what I'm saying? You never say nothing. Then when the person died, we talk about how, oh man, he shouldn't have been drinking and driving, but we never said nothing to him when they were doing it. That's what I think is the issue.
That's a good thing because I do feel like we don't put enough pride in the situation to take care of the next person, bro.
Right.
Nobody really cares about the next person, but they're not really concerned
Everybody for
like
self.
that.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. In
No, that's
2020,
true.
come on, bro.
So the last 10 years, it didn't got worse now.
Come on, bro.
It's a division.
So what you think about this George Floyd situation?
Oh man,
That was in
big.
2020.
That was big.
Really, it kind of slowed people from getting gunned down in the streets a
Yeah.
little bit. He really was kind of.
To me, it got our people on one accord for a second.
What you mean?
When I say I'm talking about the black community, everybody was on accord. It seemed as though I hate to say this term, but I'm gonna say it. I mean, I don't hate to say it, but it might not. We knew who the enemy was. It's like we came together for a
second.
little while,
Yeah,
for just a second.
Yeah.
But all it took was the man to come up with one little thing, get us right back divided. That's all it takes. It don't take. So that's the thing about us. We come together for certain situations because we, like you say, hate or dislove for the police department or for whatever.
It's
And we where we need to be. But all it takes
crazy.
is one situation, one R. Kelly, one
crazy.
anything that we disagree on, and then we right back. I had people want to jump on me because of my political stance.
People want to fight you because your brother.
Want to fight me for real, bro. I was out there in Miller. Yet I'm working the campaign. The people who want to fight me is just throwing a party. I'm not knocking everybody, but some of the people, they was just
See,
throwing a
that's
party.
the thing.
You just out there partying.
When did this? How
You
you
want to
this?
fight me?
This how you
Come
know
on, man.
times have changed. When has political parties became a violent situation? Nowadays, people will fight you because you're a Democrat or a Republican.
don't make no
Like, you know what I'm saying?
sense.
Like, I don't never
Why?
recall seeing that part in U.S. history
And
to part the work, you know.
people are just mad and want to fight for any reason. It doesn't matter.
Well, you know what they need to do? They need to
matter,
do
man.
some soul
Get
searching.
you some boxing gloves or
Nah,
some
bro.
mitts and go get you some money
You want to fight.
if you really want to fight.
You want to fight
That's what I did.
because you really wanna fight yourself.
What? Mad at yourself.
You're mad at yourself. So you wanna take it out on others. Man, it ain't nobody else's fault that you did that, man. You got to go and come on, man. Don't just be out here mad at the world because you unhappy with your own life.
Yeah, but seriously, on the George Floyd situation, I really don't think that was a racial situation. I believe that police officer knew him, and it was personal.
But Floyd was full of the whack, though, bro.
And yeah, and there was two
Come
other.
on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was two other. There's plenty of evidence that he knew the guy from another date that supposedly he'd had a situation with his wife. You know, they messed around. And then there was also two other brothers in the car. So if it was just racial, why they set the other brothers on the curb? They only went after this one man.
I ain't gonna lie. Personal. I think it was like maybe like 2 months. You see so many people getting killed by the police. It's just another situation.
Yeah, election year.
So you didn't really get into it.
Every election year.
So I didn't really get into it. But I was just chilling one day. I was over the homie house or something. We was over there chilling, and then we just watching the videos, and then that video popped up of the actual whole video. Man, that boy Floyd, lucky they didn't kill him 5 minutes early. Boy, that boy was out there tripping for that wet, boy. I'm talking about tripping.
He was.
Tripping. The officer kept on telling him, like, what are you on? What are you on? What are you on? What are you on? And I ain't knocking into him. R.I.P. to Floyd and his whole family, this, that, and the third, but bro, you just gotta be careful, bro.
I think we just gotta pick who we're gonna stand behind. Like some issues of violence, police brutality, racial issues, they real issues. But I think we have to pick who we stand behind. Like, let's stand behind that brother that was in college and he was coming from his girlfriend's dorm, and because he was black, they did this and that. But standing behind somebody that's on red and acting a fool. And then the biggest concern I have is, a question is, if you look at these police cases where they have ended up in death with a black man, who called the police? Always a black person. It's
Straight
like,
up.
we don't even want to deal with that. Man get beat, man on his medication, the mom and them called. Baby mama called on a man because he was beating on her, hitting on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at the different situations. The guy that was Sterling, the one that was out there in Louisiana, that was back in 2016. They was selling the CDs, waving the gun. Black person called on him. And so we call the police on ourselves because we don't want to deal with ourselves. Yet when things go wrong, we blame them. Quit calling. Next time your man beating on you, call your big brother, call your daddy. I'm just saying. Next time your son, he won't take his medication, he acting up, call his daddy. You get what I'm saying though? Then you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is we can't deal with ourselves, but then we get upset when the other person deals with us and it doesn't go in our favor.
No,
Yeah,
that's true.
you know, you see what I'm saying? If I had a problem with my daughter, I'm never gonna call the police. If my daughter getting so bad that she beating on me and then hey, I call the police on her, put my hands up.
Yeah.
Then the police get there, they tell her to put her hands up, and she steady acting the fool with them the way she acting to me, and then they shoot her. You didn't have to shoot her. You didn't have to shoot her. You didn't have to shoot her. No, I mean, it's not funny, but why did I even call them? As big as I am, I'm 200-some pounds, and I couldn't deal with her, but now I want them to come and risk their life for her. Man, I'm just saying, I think we have to start dealing with, if we really feel the way we feel, we have to start dealing with ourselves in a different way. We can't be scared of our own people.
Furious told us that.
Yeah. Boys
Furious
in the hood.
Styles.
Yeah,
Furious. Rick, it's the 90s. Can't be
the
afraid to be
90s,
of our own
man.
people. Can't afford to be afraid of our own people.
Man, it's about time to wrap it up, man. We didn't.
For real?
Man.
Go on,
Man, we didn't float it, man. We didn't float it. Look at the watch. Don't lie.
Man,
We can
what's
roll
up,
with
man?
this boy, man. This is the first episode of season 2, man. We just getting started, y'all.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, y'all check us out. We're going to have a YouTube channel, Spotify, everywhere. We're going to we putting it everywhere. Everywhere you can see it, you're going to see us, man. We're just getting back started.
Yeah. It's a lot of a lot of new changes, too, man. A lot of different stuff going on, man. But, you know, y'all, we'll figure out, and I don't want to talk about it.
You know what I'm
see
talking
stuff.
about?
There ain't no need.
Commercials, advertisements.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to let them know, man. We doing it all
That's it,
this
bro.
season.
Yeah.
I want to end this, man, but I don't know what to.
I'm gonna show you how to end it. Guess what, man? I'm gonna show you how to end it.
Yeah,
Man.
finish this
This
battle,
how you
man.
end it, man.
Yeah, we having fun, man.
Yeah, it was a good day, man.
It really was.
It's
Today was
been
a great
good
day.
year, and it's gonna proceed to be good. You know what I'm saying?
He put it away from me. He tried to tell y'all I don't need no more.
Hey, you really don't.
Nah, man, it was good.
To all that's down, stay down.
Stay down. There you go.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's
your boy
some food.
Ceeza Leo, man. You know what I mean?
I'm Jam Shakur. We about to sign out because
Let's see, show.
I'm hungry.
It's a wrap.
I'm ready to go eat.
Good night, y'all.
That podcast. Good night.